When you saw the exit poll on election night, it must have been a bittersweet moment. You knew you probably lost your overall majority, but you knew you were going to keep your job, because if Theresa May had got a big majority, she'd have fired you as Chancellor.
You're much too Machiavellian, Andrew. My reaction was bitter, nothing sweet about it. I was shocked, as I think everybody else was. That wasn't the feeling that I had got from travelling round the entire country over the election period.
We didn't see much of you during the election campaign, and as I said, the Prime Minister was planning to sack you, apparently. Did you have a conversation with her when you said, well, I'm still here, are you going to get rid of me? What did you say to her?
Well, I'm not going to repeat to you the private conversation that I had with Theresa May on Friday. Yet it's true that my role in the election campaign was not the one I would have liked it to be. I did a lot of travelling around the country.
That, do you think?
I met lots of very interesting people. I heard lots of interesting stories. Look, I would have liked to have made much more of our economic record, which I think is an excellent one, creating 2.9 million new jobs, getting the deficit down by 3/4.
Was this Nick Timothy and Fiona Hill keeping you off the airwaves?
Well, I'm not going to speculate about what happened inside the campaign leadership team. The end result is that, in my judgment, we didn't talk about the economy as much as we should have done.
And do you think Theresa May recognises that was a mistake now?
We didn't put enough energy into dismantling Jeremy Corbyn's economic proposals and his spending plans, which would be catastrophic for this country. And we will now do that. We will now address those plans that Corbyn set out in his manifesto and take them apart, which I would have liked to have done during the campaign.
Very often described as a terrible campaign, since if it had more Philip Hammond in it, more economics, would it have been a better campaign?
Well, I think focusing on our strengths is always the right way to campaign. Economic competence has always been one of the great Conservative strengths, and in this case we have an excellent economic record. I would have liked to have highlighted our economic record, and I think if we had focused on that, we probably would have done better in the election than we did.
One last numerical question. How long has Theresa May got?
Well, I think what the country needs now is a period of calm while we get on with the job in hand. We've got some very serious issues to address, including the Brexit negotiations just starting. Theresa is leading the government, and I think the government needs to get on with its job. And do you know what? I think actually that's what most people in this country will think, that the government just needs to get on with the day job of government.